the Saturday news. And this is Western Spring Television, once again, the station that says it's us. It is. Remember, don't stop to stream up on us on all our social media platforms. We are there on the YouTube, we are there on the Facebook, we're there on Instagram, X, Western Spring Television, and we are going to be in your faces with our amazing content. My name has not changed. It remains the same at GBK and Johnny. Ojo, Olufemi, introduce yourself for those who don't know.
Yes. My mind, my inner mind is telling me somebody is saying they told themselves to wear onion. We never talk anything. In fact, the inspiration that brought me to this set this morning
it's different from my
was a divinely divine inspiration. And the inspiration that brought, see, don't worry, that's a talk for another day. It's just a connection and it flow properly as always, because it is on Spring Delight that you have to get a delightful weekend. No, you cannot get it anywhere else. Not here.
No doubt.
So keep it locked. Go to our social media handles, just as Ajibike has said. Oh yeah, begin to drop your comment there. Let's make it delightful together. On Facebook, we are live. On YouTube, we are live. On channel 190 DTT on Start Time,
your point.
There. So everywhere, anywhere near. If your data finish, go on Start Times. If your data day, go on YouTube. If YouTube no they work for your site, go Facebook. We are live. You enjoyed. My name is Olufemi Alagbe. Let's make your weekend delightful, as we are also delighted right here on the set.
Yes, so Femi, you know, I really do love the energy you bring in sometimes. It's almost like the cruise and Totori gets to you every Saturday in it. I really do like the sound of that. And okay, so right now we're going to be going on our very first segment. You know how we do it. And in case you do not, the very first segment, we take you through the world of aerobics. What are we trying to tell you? We're trying to tell you to burn out those calories. That is the best way for you to take care of your body. So when we get into our aerobic session, don't just sit down and watch us. Please be a part of it. Let's go get some exercise. And when we get back, it is still Spring Delight. Don't go anywhere.
See you later.
Let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. Remember, we are only doing this for the love we have for our body, not because we hate our body. This is just, we love our body. We want to have a good life. We want to have a sound mind, and then we want to have a better body. Thank you. Let's do it again. All right. Let's stretch it. All right, your left leg up. The left leg, your left leg's up. All right, change to the other legs. We count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's just hold the legs from the back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we go to our upper body. Let's go side. You go side. You go side. You go side. You go side. Let's go side. Let's go side. All right, the two hands up again. All right, we're bringing our knees to the elbow. Your knees at your elbow. Your knees at the elbow. You place your knees at your elbow and relax there. You look up. You don't look down. You look up and smile. It's a new year. Let's smile into the year so that the year will smile onto us as well. You smile. It's fun. Enjoy your activities, please. All right, you smile. All right, okay. So let's stretch it down again. All right, we go this way. The hands down, you bring it up. 1, we count. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's stretch it. Let's stretch. Okay, we go. Now we're jogging. Remember, these are the basic exercise that you can get to do even at the comfort of your home there. No much equipment that is required of this. These are basic things. Just make sure you move away things that can get you disturbed, like the chairs and the table. You can do it. And if you're using your thighs, please just be careful there on the thigh. Just be careful. All right, we go. Now we're taking it a little bit faster. Faster, 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 faster. Faster, faster, faster. Faster, 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 faster. All right, nice job. Double legs jump. Double legs, double legs, double legs. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, okay. All right, from your fingers, the hand fully stretch. From your fingers, let's drop it. This is for everybody, irrespective of your age, irrespective of your age, your sex, your gender, you can get to this. The children can get to this. Young adults can do it. Even the mommy, the grandpa, the grandmom can get to do this. These are basic exercise for all. Remember, it's only a fit man and fit woman that wins always. It is your program again. Spring Delight on your Daily Station, Western Spring Television. All right, let's go. Jumping jack. We are counting 30 of these, just 30. 30, are we ready? All right, we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. You can drop it, ma. I drop it, ma. Yeah. Thank you. All right, up, down. Your hands by the side, now to the back. All right, you can join the two hands at the back there. You join them and look up, you don't look down. The hands together at the back. And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, up. All right, let's bring it down this way. The hands together down here. 1, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Up, up, up to the sky. All right, down. All right, let's go this way. 1, you follow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's go for a dancing exercise a bit. Aerobics. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, your legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can jump. You jump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're taking our legs to the back. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next hand, we are taking the right knee, your left knee to your right elbow. This way, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. Now your left hand, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, the next hand, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's double it up again. 1, 2. So now we go on high knee. So you bring your knees up, up, up higher. Your knees up. Come on, let's go. You can do it. Come on, faster, faster. All right, okay. Let's bring it out a bit. You make sure you are not holding your breath. You breathe in, you breathe out. You don't hold it. You breathe in, you breathe out. You breathe in, you breathe out. Okay, let's push forward. Your left legs at the front. So now you push. You push. You push with all your power. You push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, change. All right, let's push again. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so okay. All right, the two hands at the waist. You go, thank you. You go, you go, you go. Now we count. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's take it up. When you warm up, we got to warm down. The two hands up, up. Okay, right there, we are taking deep breaths in, out. How was that? All right, the hands by the side. The two hands up. All right, deep in and down. Okay, now you hold your waist there. So now you push your out. Now the palm at the knees. You look up, you don't look down. You look up. Okay, now you take your breath in, out. Deep in, out. All right, the two hands up. Remember, it's a new year, and how you start it will determine how you are going to end it. It's another year. It is your darling program, Spring the Lights, on your darling TV, Western Spring Television. We want you to go with us in the new year, year 2024. We want you to do it. We want us to do it again. Let's do it together. You're welcome to the new year, year 2024. I will pray that this year will be a good year for me and you. All right, up again, up to the sky. You make sure you are standing on your toe. We are taking it higher, higher, up there, up higher, up higher. I remain your regular host, TJ and you, from DJ and you, Jim. Make sure you join us next Saturday again. Let's do it together. It is your program. It is your program. Spring the Lights on your darling station, Western Spring Television. When you warm up, you warm down. We warm up and then we're bringing it down a bit. You stretch it out. Okay, now you go to your rope. You stretch to the rope. You stretch to the rope. You stretch. You go with all your power. My sister, you go with all your power. Thank you. Thank you. You go with all your power. That's a good one. That's a good.
So shout out to you, Director Avop. It was beautiful seeing you doing that exercise behind the camera, and it was sweating profusely.
Yeah, he needs it actually.
He does, actually, right?
See, I'm not trying to cast my director so that you not cut me off camera, but you don't turn chubby. He needs some six-pack.
Really getting chubby.
So he should do the needful. Very good. Very interesting.
It's all right. Welcome back. It is still Spring the Lights, and you already know that on our very first segment, we take you through the world of aerobics. Hey, like I said before we went on that short break, the best way for you to take care of your body is by burning and sweating out those calories. So, of course, up next, we have our celebrity birthdays and, of course, today in history. So if your birthday was in the course of the week or a day like this, you need to know from our stables, we are wishing you a very happy birthday. And shout out to my daughter who celebrated her big 5 years today.
Happy birthday to you. Wow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pam Pam. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
You know, from me and your mommy on Spring Delight, we wish you a happy birthday, a happy new year to you. You know, I saw one of the videos that her friend did for her, and just was saying, happy birthday. I was like, oh man, children are so sweet.
Thank you, God.
That's where I actually got to know that Pam Pam name. I know how pure as Pamela, and I was like, wow, impressive.
Okay.
Pam Pam. I was like, okay, noted. We're gonna use it today. And happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Femi.
She is such a very wonderful, you know, she brings this energy. She's just like her mommy.
No,
let me say more than that. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, my guy. Okay, so it is time for celebrating birthday, and today in history, don't go nowhere. By the time we get back, our guest will be well seated. Be right back.
When your director is a person who I'm suspecting Avob used to visit these Hausa people that sell suya.
Okay,
after they have done the cutting for him, he will say put jara.
Okay.
After he had played the song, he still went back again to add jara to the song.
He wanted some jara.
So definitely, I think now the suya inspiration is giving you this Saturday, but it's all good. Shout out to him. Need to wonder. You see, you were saying he was sweating profusely when he was doing exercise. Too much of suya, they affect this guy once in a while. But it's all good. Today on the program, back to Spring Delights. Shout out to Avob once again. We'll be talking about a very important and sensitive topic, and the silent struggle. Understanding why young people turn to drugs. Across schools, campuses, and communities, more young people are silently battling the lure of a substance abuse, driven by emotional pain, social pressure, and environmental challenges. But beyond the headlines, there are real life, real struggles, and real hopes for recovery. Joining us in this morning to help us understand this growing concern is Mrs. Bolanle Ajayi, a social worker, addiction counselor, and a community development professional at Adeleke University, Ede, Osun State. In case you are wondering where Osun State is, it's in Nigeria.
Yes, right.
She has years of experience working with young people, guiding them through counseling and rehabilitation, and advocating for a drug-free generation, which is possible. And I believe you're going to achieve that. Mrs. Ajayi, is a pleasure to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone
ma'am.
watching.
Oh, you didn't include doctor in there.
Okay.
No, I'm not a doctor. I'm just Mrs.
Well, I think
my producer whispered that into my ears.
No, she's a prophetess on the show.
Amen.
You know that kind of thing. Maybe Mrs. Ajayi wants to shock us very soon. One day you just see the IV. You are invited to my convocation,
Yes, right.
Dr. Mrs.
Fair
So I think this is a prophecy. So in case you've not obtained the form, or the form is already, you are already doing it silently. Hurry up, invite us. We'll come. We'll come and eat the rice and
Definitely.
Once again, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's start with this. You're a social worker.
Yes.
How did you get into it? Let's start from you as a person.
Well, actually, my background was in quantity surveying. I had my BSc in quantity surveying about a few years back. And then along the line, I was in business, but 2002, 2002, something happened to me. I lost my husband.
Oh.
And so I felt the need to go back to school. You know, because I was not getting myself, I said, okay, I think if I go back to school, my brain will reset.
You will have something to focus on.
Yes. So I went back to school, and the only program available at that time was postgraduate diploma in education.
Okay.
And, you know, from science to this, okay, just let me go. And I did. And along the line, I was so interested because it opened my mind to developmental stages of children, you know, how you can counsel children. And I said, okay, is there anything that I can do? You know, because my experience with widowhood was not so fine, you know.
It's never fine.
I was, you know, and I felt, let me go into a profession that will help me to be able to understand, you know, what is happening. And I went for master's in social work.
Wow.
And then I went for community development. Then I looked at the society, the young, you know. So, but in the process, I got a job at Adeleke University.
Okay.
And I looked at the youth. What can I do to impact? Because I had always been a children's teacher in church.
Okay.
I mean, from about 1991.
Wow.
When my kids were a bit small. So I had a passion for the youth, and I had a passion for children. Yes. So when I went into youth ministry, I mean, yes, and I worked at the university. I started working at the university. I had a passion for these youths. Fortunately, unfortunately, I was placed in psychosocial area, behavioral, and I looked, most of them had substance abuse disorder.
Yeah.
And it pained my heart as a mother when I have to call parents, your child is suspended for substance use. The parents break down, you know. I'm a mother myself, and I wouldn't want that to happen to me, you know. So I decided to go and look more deeply into addiction. So I went for, of course, programs, seminars, trainings, and that is why I became an addiction counselor and a recovery ally to help the youth.
I like that story. However, before we dive in fully, which as if we'll open the floor on regarding drug abuse and all that, I want to pick an inspiration from your story to inspire someone listening out there. You know, you said you went back to school. You were not young when you went back to school.
No.
How easy or how taxing was that? Because there might be somebody out there who is old enough and feel there's something I want to do with my life, but can I do this? How easy or how taxing was it for you, and how did you scale through that?
Well, nothing easy comes. Nothing good comes easy. Determination, you know, and focus.
Okay.
You know, it's good. And I believe that you can go to school at any age. When I was doing my second master's at Open University, I went there for, I don't know, maybe for registration, exam registration. I saw this man. At that time, this man could not be less than 70.
Okay.
He was back in school. And I said, you know what? I'm still young. I can go back to school.
In comparison to your age.
I'm not 70 yet, you know. And so I believe anybody can do anything. I believe in this. With God, all things are impossible.
For truth.
Nothing is impossible with God. So, if you want to do it, just go right ahead.
That reminds me of the quote: "If there is a will, there's always a way."
There's always a way.
I'm telling you.
So from your experience, how serious is the issue of drugs amongst our youth, and how did we even get there?
I really don't understand what is happening to the youth. I don't know whether it's the internet, the exposure, you know, the development. Like I was saying yesterday somewhere, that inventions and innovations, it's from the youth and it's helping development, you know, but at the same time, some of them are getting it wrong. They are misusing it. And is so unfortunate that the way it's going, believe me, we have primary school students. I mean, I can't begin to show you videos of a mother, even her baby. I'm sure that baby could not be more than 3 years old. Shisha, something to smoke.
I think I saw the video.
You saw the video.
Social media.
So can you imagine the level that we have gone to? It's really ravaging the young ones, the life of the young ones, and it's not helping us at all. I saw a video. It's not only in Nigeria.
Yes, right.
It's globally.
Yeah.
Because I saw a video of people abroad. Some, I don't really know where it is. They were, you see them. They were standing, and you could see that this was effect of drugs. One was lying down, his feet and his 2 hands were up.
Oh, God.
Very uncomfortable position. And he didn't know, of course, he was dead. There was a video of a man of recent. He was so high on drugs that he thought his child was a rabbit and killed the child.
Oh, God.
That is how bad it is. But I believe, like I said, all things are possible. I believe we can have a drug-free society. And, gradually, of course, it's a process. If we synthesize and let people be aware of what is happening, because some parents live in denial.
Now, who are these ones that need sensitizing? Do we start from the parents themselves or these children in particular?
From everybody.
Every part.
Every part. From primary school to secondary school to our parents to the community, even the government.
All right. I want us to, say this in clear terms. When we say drug abuse, what kind of drugs are we talking about? Are we saying, permit me to say, when you say drug, a layman will think paracetamol,
like medicine,
Septrin,
and the likes of it.
There are some names, medical names. When we say drug abuse, what drugs are we referring to, and how common are they?
And how are they being abused?
Amongst young people and students? And as she said, how are they being abused?
Well, now we use substance abuse, not drug abuse. That's the, because they don't only abuse drugs, they abuse substances. So many substances. I can tell you, they inhale excreta, they inhale, all kind of things, even nail polish. Even some people petrol.
Wow.
So, there's a lot of substances you can abuse. Yes, there's some medical drugs that you can abuse. That is where we have tramadol. Tramadol is recommended, for people with pain. But our youth, they misuse it, to get high. We have opioids, that are used, steroids that are used in the medical setting, a form of cocaine is used for pain.
Okay.
Yeah, in the medical setting, it's available. And tramadol, if not because they're cutting, like codeine too. Codeine is abused. And codeine, when we were young,
there was cough syrup, right?
Thank you very much. We had Bolanle with codeine, and you could take codeine for, you could take it for your cough.
I'm being curious now. How do youths get to discover these things that could get them high?
Especially the substance.
Is it out of curiosity, or somebody does it and finds a way to spread it to others that, okay, if you do this, it will work out? Or like it's becoming like an innovation, something that just comes up and
that you discover.
Is it out of curiosity they get to discover these things? Or when a person just does it, they find a way to, we're in a jet age world of social media. Okay, I can do this, you can do it, and it spreads around like wildfire.
Of course, with the jet age, internet, you just have to put something online. And within a few hours, everybody all around the world can see it. And that is how these drugs have been, these substances have been, introduced.
Spread abroad, yeah.
Yes, spread to people all around. Now, before we only had about, we call it Indian hemp.
Yes.
But now we have marijuana. People call it marijuana. They have the reformed one. Now they say it's Colorado, you know, and you find out that online they sell this thing. Online. People buy it online and it's delivered to their doorstep. I was chatting with an Uber driver in Lagos a few weeks ago, and he was telling me that, you know, God saved him. He didn't know. Somebody asked him to go and deliver something. He didn't know. It was this drug, you know. And so that is how it spreads. It's so honestly. And when you see mothers using it, giving it to the young ones, children. I'm telling you. And you see this, it's so, and you can get it anywhere. It's so painful that if you leave this estate, even within this estate, just go around, you will get somebody that is selling. It's readily available.
I want us to talk about understanding the causes of these things, because back in those days, it almost felt like, I mean, our mother's days, these things were not there, you know. So what happened? What are the causes? Why are you turning to drugs for whatever pleasure or pain that it derived in there?
Well, for so many reasons. Not that it was not there in those days, but it was not as rampant as now. Yes. So, yeah, and why are they turning to it? I think it's wrong orientation. You see, this thing is being promoted through the media, through the social media. Yes, you can, they advertise alcohol. Alcohol. Misuse of alcohol is bad. Cigarettes, online, social media. Some of our entertainers, you know, youth are they love music.
Exactly.
And some of these entertainers, you see them doing it online.
On air, yeah.
On air. And with their videos, promotes things like that. Right. And you know, there's a belief that unless they take something, they can't perform. You know, and our youth see these musicians making money.
That's right.
And people love them. You know, they see people that are taking these things being celebrated. And so they say, oh, what is it? Why not? See this person. He's now a millionaire, you know, and he's using it, you know. And when they're pressurized by their peers, one thing I know is that, you know, one of the people that can influence you so much, apart from the family, which is even more than the family now, are your peers. And so when your peers are doing it, you're working together. Somebody was saying it yesterday that he had to start taking cigarette because all the people around him,
they do smoke.
They were smoking it and him. So to feel belong, joined in. He started taking cigarette. That is peer. The power of peer pressure is so much. So when they take it, you know, and it's gradual. They take it today, oh, it's okay, you know. I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling cool. The next time they want to take more. And you see, when you take this substance, when you abuse substance, it gives you a high feeling. Yes, it gives you a feeling of pleasure. I will not deny that, you know. But you know what? After a while, you come back. Unfortunately, you come back to face what you were trying to avoid
in the first place.
And you see, to get to that level of pleasure you had, over some time, you have to take more dose. More and more. And that is how you become addicted. You know, and that is what happens. Our youth feel that they can turn to drugs. No. I always say that what drugs do, you know, like when we were created, I'm telling you, we were created 100% perfect. It's as if your brain is supposed to work at 100%, you know, and you're adding something to it to cause it to work at 1000%. Please, what will happen to the brain? You're overloading the brain. You're adjusting the way the brain should work. And the brain is a central nervous system. Controls even everything in the body, you know. So by the time you're overloading your brain, you'll be having some some will I say some things happening to you that are not normal.
Normal, because you're using the brain beyond normal. Definitely.
Exactly.
You're gonna have something.
Exactly. And you see, but if you can, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have. You see, by the time you're using these drugs, you see that the areas of your brain that helps with decision making, you know, they are
tampered with.
They're tampered with, and the cells, the nerves are dying. They're dying.
In fact,
see, they say addiction is a chronic relapsing brain disease.
Chronic
it's
relapsing.
A chronic. And you see people, you know, they keep on using it because after a while they cannot survive without it.
Because the system is used to it.
I am telling you.
I like the fact that you've made mention. I mean, in fact, you've run through our minds regarding some of the areas you mentioned. Peer pressure. You mentioned I don't want to say you accused the media, but you pointed out that the media is also part of this by, you know, just as you've explained. That's why I said I'm not using the word accused because you've clarified the aspect where the media is contributing to this, and you've talked about. Now, okay, yes, I want to talk about family background. How does family background contribute? You know, this is a program where we also try to, as we're talking to teenagers, we're talking to parents. How can parents, now families, contribute to this menace?
You know, the family is the first agent of socialization. That is where you're born into. That's where you learn the basic skills of life. You learn language, your culture, skills to survive in the society. Now, unfortunately, some families are dysfunction. A boy was telling me that his father left Nigeria the day they were naming him, and he has only seen his father once. And the boy is about 20 years old. Now the father, who is playing the father figure? Nobody. And you know, as a family, you have to work together.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that, you know, if your parents, if they divorce, you can still have a good life. No. But you see, let your presence be felt in your children's life.
That's right. Both parents.
Yes, wherever you are, let them know that you are there. It's not just paying the face. It's not just buying them designer clothes. It's not just buying them iPhone 20, whatever is ready now. You know, you give them so much, but they don't have that parental, you know,
presence.
Exactly in their lives. And it's very necessary. And, you know, you find out that when you speak to this youth, they tell you, my father is busy, my mother is busy.
So I can do whatever I like.
So he can do whatever. He can go out, come in at any time. In my time, when we were at 18, you can't even tell your father you want to go and come back at 8 p.m.
No.
You dare not. But now you see, I'm going for a party.
They are renting houses themselves already.
I'll be back the next day. What? You know, how do you monitor a child that has gone out all night? Do you know what he or she is doing? I even say that even the pastors that, you know, that bring their children up in the way of the Lord, so to say, you find these children still derailing. It's not about go to church, forcing them to do things. It's about letting them know the reality of life. Letting them know that you're there. Letting them know that no matter what, reassuring them, you know, that even if you fall, I am there with you. Showing them unconditional love. Our kids cannot all be the same.
Exactly.
Some, you know, one or two of them might give us issue. Do not say, you're the black sheep of the family. Don't do that. Don't stigmatize them. Love them. Love them, although I'm not the pastor, sorry, but the Bible says love covers a multitude of sins.
That's right.
You should love them no matter what. They are your children. They bear your name. I tell parents, when parents say, that child should not come home. I said, I can only beg you. That child bears your name. When they say, Omolagbaja, that is what they will say. They won't say, they won't mention.
If the child doesn't come home, he's still attached to you in one way or the other.
I am telling you, he bears your name. And you know, that name, you want to protect your name. So we parents really have to support our children in every area, in every way. Don't let us just give. And you see, giving your children all that they need is not helping them.
Wow.
Yeah. Even my grandchildren, I tell them they want sweet. No, you cannot have sweet because it's not good for you. I'm not going to give you sweet. Do you want apple? Do you want banana? I don't want. And then that's okay. There's no problem.
For now, you stay without it.
God bless you. And they won't die.
Sure.
So you see, letting children know that you can't get everything you ask for is very important.
Okay.
By the time your child is 18, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't know, but why will you give a child of 15, 16 a phone worth 2.5 million? This, I mean, how will he appreciate? You know, that child's mentality, I must get whatever I want, no matter, you know.
He grows up not to know what it means not to lack.
Not to have this.
He always has everything
Everything.
he or she wants.
So we have to be careful as parents.
It's really a lot. I think we should go talk some consequences
right?
and
Okay.
realities.
Wow. When we talk about consequences, we have emotional, we have social. Now let me talk about even the social.
Okay.
Nobody wants to associate with even the parent of somebody that is abusing drugs, right?
Yeah,
That's a strained relationship, even in the community.
exactly.
Nobody wants to. I always tell the youth that if what you're doing is right, then bring it to the light. Let everybody see it. Whatever you're doing that you cannot bring to the light is not good.
Yes, right.
Nobody wants to associate with somebody who will say, "Oh, I'm using I'm abusing any substance. I smoke marijuana." Nobody, even the people smoking can't say that in public because it's not good. It is not good. It is, it's a stigma. So that's the social consequences. That means you're not part of, people will just put you, they will isolate you. Emotional. Like I said, it affects the central nervous system. So it affects your decision thinking. It affects your cognitive reasoning. People think, oh yes, I can smoke and I can read. Yes, you can read, but can you assimilate?
It's beyond reading.
Yes, can you assimilate? If you're asked questions, will you be able to answer in the exam? Or when you're so high on drugs, can you even do the exam? So it affects your decision making.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, one has to be careful with that, and then it affects your body functions biologically. Your organs,
Anatomy.
your liver, your kidney. Alcohol affects the liver, gives them liver cirrhosis, and then you can have psychosis. That is when, like somebody said, let us call it what it is. They start getting mad. That is after you have used it for such a long time. And sorry, let me mention this quickly.
Okay.
The quantity that I can use is different from the quantity that you can use because of a physiological makeup.
Okay.
So you can take just a puff and you go bonkers. I can take a wrap and take maybe 10 wraps and I'm still standing.
The person is so coordinated.
Well, so to say. So to say. So one has to be careful. Now, let me go back to the effect of it. Now, it can affect your kidneys. It can affect, of course, your heart. But by the time it is affecting your organs, it's affecting the brain. I mean, we only have 5 organs, and these are the ones that keep the body, you know, functioning. So if it's affecting the organs, what do we do? What do we do? You see, the lungs become, you know, something else. And it's not, you see, and I want to say this, we cannot give up.
Okay.
Even for people that are using the substances, that have substance use disorder, we cannot give up on them. I want to encourage parents, don't give up on your child. There is hope. I am a recovery ally, and that is while you're in treatment, we support you. After treatment, we support you because, you know, like I said, it's relapsing. So because the body is used to it, the body can ask for it anytime, even after treatment, we will support you.
Do we really have survivor cases?
Sure. Yes.
Come clean.
Yes. There are people that have come clean, you know, and still, well, they do relapse once in a while. But we have had people that have not had any episode of relapse.
Okay.
We've had people that, you know, that have been able to come free, that are free. So what I'm saying it is possible for you to leave it totally.
Okay.
With help, with support from family, from friends, from colleagues, from the community, from Nigeria, from the government.
And that's going to bring me to this question. In your opinion now, do you think schools, thank God you're working in an academic environment, not yours alone now, generally, do you think schools, do you think the government is doing enough to tackle this problem?
Wow, did she just take a deep breath?
Yes, I did. Well, the government is trying, but we need more rehabilitation centers. The private ones are so expensive. You know, they're so expensive, beyond the reach of the average Nigerian. So we need the federal government, you know, to build more rehabilitation centers. Let the government make policies and implement policies concerning the substances that come. They tell us, okay, tramadol cannot be got over the counter. Don't they get it? Codeine is no more, just go, but then they get it.
That's right.
There's this substance, ketamine, and I was saying, how did they get it? You know, we find it in the bloodstream of our youth now, and it's supposed to be used in the hospitals. A lot of these things, ecstasy pills, you know, all these things, alcohol, this Fenujak Pelebe, it is so readily available. By the time even a 3-year-old can go and buy it. Yes, because it's just around the corner and it's affordable. It's affordable. So we need the government to really, you know, help us with all these implementations. We know we have some policies, you know, in place. The government should please help us with this implementation. And I know the government can do it, you know.
So help us God.
Impressive. It's really a very important discourse this morning. However, see, a lot still talk about and the aspect of where parents should come in, what institutions should do and all that. However, just as we wrap up this segment, your message of hope to parents, your message of hope to those who are currently addicted and are willing to come out. For those who are thinking hope is lost for them, what is your message of hope?
Well, don't give up. Don't give up. Nothing is impossible. If you're already abusing these substances, you can get treatment and you can recover fully from it. For the parents, please. Some parents will say, I know my child. I always say, yes, we all know our children. But you know that, give it a 10%, you know, say I know my child 90%, 10%, because really what these children do at home is different from what they do outside the house. Right. You never can tell. You never know them totally. And please, when you see them changing, when they're sitting in their room for too long, you see some behavioral changes in them that are not, you know, normal. Please, let us raise an alarm. There's nothing wrong in going to see a psychiatric doctor. Not only mad people see psychiatric doctors. You know, they're just doctors that treat the brain, you know, specialists in the brain. And we need them. They're psychologists, clinical psychologists, people all around, they're social workers. I'm the Osun State coordinator for the for ISOP, which is a Nigerian Society of Substance Use Treatment and Prevention Professionals. And we are interested. The theme for this season is Youth O'Clock, because we realize that we need to get them young. You know, the youth are our future. So if we want to have a wonderful future, these youth, we must make sure that they are not deviant. Exactly. They are not doing things that will destroy the society.
They are sane. Make sure they are sane.
Pardon?
Like they should be sane, 100%.
Yes, you know, sane. Yes. you know, and that is what we need. Yeah. So my advice is, look, if you have not started, please. Substance abuse is no option for anything.
Okay.
It's no.
It is a no.
Okay.
No drugs. Don't even start.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Because of the warm tone, it was really nice having you today. So we've been having a conversation with Mrs. Bolanle Ajayi. She's a social worker and addiction counselor at the Adeleke University. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it has been a beautiful one, enlightening at the same time.
Exactly, and it's a pleasure once again to have you on the show.
For having me. God bless you.
Amen. So right now we're going to be going on another short break. My work, my pride. What is it that you do that brings food on your table? What is that thing that you are proud to actually show the world that, yes, this is what I do. We talk for a living. So right now we'll go for my work, my pride. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Stay with us.
Captain. So most of the time I think about how these clothes are being made, even when I'm at work. So I use the opportunity to make better use of my time anytime I have my time off. So the article I sign is at work. It's 2 months in, 2 months out. So anytime I have my 2 months free time, I try to enroll myself in a fashion school. So that was how I started. So 10 years ago. So from there, in the beginning, I started making clothes for myself before I go out in the world and make for people. There is always a bad time. Majorly in the beginning, the satisfaction to the customer, the environment we are in terms of when we have challenges of electricity, inflation, meeting up with the client's demands. It has always been challenging in the beginning, but I learned on the job. I learned on the job. So the good side is, at least right now, I think we are being stable a bit, trying to meet up with the demand and customer satisfaction. So, and also, it gives me some sense of responsibility for myself and my family, and also trying to make stability for the family. For now, we pay more attention to male gender. We make clothes for men and ready-made, and also working customer bringing their clothes. We handle that as well. So for now, we don't know, maybe later in the future we can include the other gender. This is the phase 2 of our office. We have phase 1 where we have the factory. So this place is just like a showroom. Whatever we have in ready-made, we showcase it here. My name is Yakin Olaide Utman. We make clothes for male genders, and this is my work, tailoring, and my work is my pride.
usually be classified as either table or wine grapes based on their intended method of consumption, eaten raw, table grapes, or used to make wine, wine grapes. The sweetness of grapes depend on when they are harvested, as they do not continue to ripen once picked. While almost all of them belong to the same species, Vitis vinifera